And 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, you're sitting with the Royals. This is Eric Royal.
This is Samantha Royal.
And this is Angel Royal.
We have two guests, one new, one returning.
Hi, I'm Jolie Royal.
I am Gina Royal.
My daughter and my wife, Gina. And
4.20.
4.20.
In the
So speaking of that, okay,
Yes.
that's we when
We
we
have
were
a
on
story.
our vacation, right? I'm standing behind your mom at the register or at the
Oh, I was
clerk's
thinking
desk
like,
or whatever.
wait
Yeah.
a minute.
So she's sitting there, right? And I'm not paying attention to nothing. I'm just like, hey, you know what? She sets it up all the time. We just go to the room
Speaking
upstairs.
of a hotel room where we were staying at, we went in for the reservations, and as I'm getting the reservations with the clerk, they give us the room number, and then my husband notices right away, which is something I did not until we got to the room.
No, I did not know until we got to the room. I'm like,
Okay.
I know it's on the fourth floor. I'm not thinking nothing of it. We walk with our bags, and all suddenly Gina whips out the key and opens the door to room 420, and I go, ooh, 4.20. And we walk right in. Our room was 420.
So this Labor Day weekend, we ended up staying
In the room
in the
at
hotel room.
420. What are the odds?
Yes.
Miss 4.20, and we get room 420.
Yes.
And I'm like, what?
That's be my new tattoo.
Oh,
Lucky number.
Forget .20.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Are you kidding me?
I was like, it was meant to be.
That was, several things. That on our way back, okay, we're driving, and, normally we count dead deers on the side, or raccoons, or whatever. Another dead one, another dead one, another dead one. Man, we were counting cars. There was
Broken
like,
down cars.
I stopped counting at 30.
Yeah.
Broke down cars on the highway
Damn.
from Florida to Illinois.
Yes.
I mean, they were broken all over the place. Both sides of the highway.
Like every time we looked and we passed about a mile, another broken down car.
Yeah, I was like, man, there's a lot of broken down cars around here. And Gina's doing her old
Bad
cross
luck for
thing
them.
from the head to the chest to the arm to the arm, and
It's
thank
like
God it's not us. And I'm
Praising
like,
him,
oh boy.
Lord, please, I'm so thankful it's not us. Amen. Let's continue.
Yep. Almost every time.
Yes.
That's a lot of
I'm
times.
like, yeah, I'm surprised she doesn't have a dent in her forehead and her chest with all that poking and stuff going on.
I'm very religious, although I smoke a lot of weed.
Thanks for that. Like we all needed to know that.
TMI.
Yes.
Well,
I agree.
we all knew that in the past
Yeah.
podcast.
So you went to Mexico. What was happening over there?
I ate a lot of pozole.
You
Like
ate a lot of
a
pozole.
lot.
That's like I love that dish, man. But it's my favorite is the chicharrón salsa verde.
No, I can't
But
do that.
That slaps.
the pozole, if it's made like when her grandmother makes it, it is like the bomb.
It's funny because in September it's our Mexico's Independence Day. It's in
15 or 16? I think it's 15.
No,
yeah.
it's in the 16, but we celebrate on the 15
Right.
night.
Going into 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like almost all my family, like I start the birthday month. Like my birthday is in September 1st.
right.
My mom's birthday is in the 5th. I have one of my aunts, it's in the 4th. Like I have a lot of family that has birthdays
In September.
in September.
That's a lot of parties.
So we eat like pozole from the beginning to the end because it's one of the traditional dishes to
your
eat
birthday.
for no, not for birthdays, like for the independence. So
Okay.
we ate pozole like the whole month. Yeah.
I got a question.
Yes.
So it's like that pistole different from the Puerto Rican version?
I don't know what pistole is, but pozole, yes.
Pozole.
Pozole.
No
Yes.
postole.
Like,
Not
You're
pistole.
thinking about pasteles.
Pasteles. Yeah.
Yes, it's a very complete different
I love
dish. You
pasteles.
cannot
Oh, yeah.
compare the two.
Yeah. No. No.
Pasteles and alcapurrias, man. I can, man. That
That makes you fat fast.
I
got
also
that, yeah.
I also ate some pambazos. Ooh, that my mother-in-law made me.
What's pambazo?
I don't know how to explain it in English. Like I cannot. It's like a bolillo.
Oh yeah, stuffed bolillo.
Yeah, it's like a stuffed bolillo
You know how you
with some
take,
adobo in the outside,
Right. It's
And we
flavored. They
put,
flavor
like,
it.
chicken or tinga or potatoes with some chorizo, and we put lettuce and sour cream and salsa.
You know how you take the chorizo in the morning
Awesome.
and fill that bread up? That's
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 the
a bolillo.
pambazo.
that's what a bolillo is.
Pambazo. Pambazo.
Now, speaking of food, man, I love Greek chicken. And every time we order it, we always order extra sauce and never get it.
Never get it.
No matter who orders.
Never.
It doesn't matter who orders.
I order for two reasons. One, it tastes good. It makes everything juicy. And two, if the meat is dry, it'll make it wet.
Or the potatoes, because their potatoes are the best.
Yeah.
But then sometimes they're just too dry.
Yeah, it's like eating, trying to chew bark off of a tree. It's like,
You want to get a little
I'm like,
bit
what
of
the
that
hell?
juice in there, and then
Yeah.
send it.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you're
like,
all
what
like
the hell?
psyched out.
It makes the rice a whole total different flavor. I mean, it just changes everything. So, but while we're out of town, Seba, what did you do?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
I did come home to a house that quite was not clean.
But it was not clean.
No, let me tell you the funniest part of coming. Let me tell you the funniest part of coming here. Me and your mom were pulling up in the driveway. We look up. It's at night. Bathroom lights on. You see the Seba shadow, and I'm like, yeah. And Gina goes, he's up there taking a crap in our bathroom. And I go, no, he ain't. He's cleaning our bathroom. And she goes, no, he's taking a crap. Okay, we'll see. Open the door. Seba, what are you doing? I'm upstairs. Seba, what are you doing? Cleaning the bathroom. I told your mom, I told you. I go, it's last minute cleaning, man. He had to clean it last
I
minute.
try to have faith in you, son, but you always seem to make me look bad.
That sounds like a talent.
Yeah, so we pulled up and I didn't do it. I looked at him because, you can see a shadow, but you can't tell what it is. But when I see a shadow doing like this across the window, I said, yep, he's cleaning the bathroom. Going side to side. And I'm like, yep, he's cleaning the bathroom.
And he did a shitty job at it, too.
Yeah, he did, man. It was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad.
That
You told
was
me
bad.
that you cleaned our bathroom
He didn't do nothing.
and you
did
just took the
nothing.
trash out. That's it. You didn't
That's a
clean
lot
it.
of work.
It's not a lot of work. So,
Jolie, what did you do while we were
Yeah,
gone?
what did you do?
420.
No.
Well,
Share the moment.
That's the only thing because nobody can take your mom's 4.20.
I guess that's a special brand.
It is. What'd you do?
I worked a lot, I guess.
That's true. I didn't see her at the house.
Yeah. I was working a lot, taking people's shifts.
Then complaining about it.
Yep.
That's how
As
you make
usual.
money.
I know.
And that's how it has to be. Okay, so we try to make fun of our little 5-day getaway to Florida. And
Sorry.
and we, what is he doing?
I got cold.
Just because you're...
okay, so it's like on his underwear. Okay.
So look, when I get home,
He's sitting here in his boxer shorts and t-shirt.
Yeah.
Now he has the
The
shivers 'cause
ceiling
he's
fan
cold.
is trying to keep everybody else cool, but it's freezing him to death.
Because he
Obviously.
refuses to wear clothes.
But he insists on not wearing no drawers.
Yeah.
So, anywho,
Uncomfortable.
speed limit for your mother. That's a whole nother deal. She's only got 2 speeds, man. There's nothing in between. It's either fast or slow.
For mom.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And you're talking about driving here.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
There-
Damn, woman. calm down.
I'm not kidding you,
I
man.
want to make sure he's speaking about the right thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's why, damn woman.
yeah. I mean,
'Cause
she's
he's right. I don't have
I-
in between.
no.
My God.
It's either fast or slow.
Yes, sir.
And
I'm not
everybody
kidding you.
complains about both.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we're rolling down the highway, and it says 70. Excuse me, and she's popping 90, 92. I'm like, man, Gina, we're not in no fucking hurry, man. We're not in much of a hurry.
Because I get into talking with you,
So-
and then I don't pay attention to the speed, and I'm just driving and talking, and you know.
I hope there's no police officers
Uh,
listen to
that-
this
that-
conversation.
That's what I was gonna talk about. Not one, not two, not three. 4 police officers she went past with that speed limit. Nobody stopped her, and I'm like, oh my God, that was me.
Yeah.
I'm busted.
Like our last time that we
Yeah,
went to.
I got busted the last time.
yeah.
I was 92.
When I called you last time, and you told me to write this down. You also said that she's doing this, and everybody, not just her, was doing this in the construction site.
Yes.
Yeah, in
We
the
were
construction
all speeding
sites.
in the construction site.
We were sitting there. This is how it was. We're in Kentucky. We're driving through Kentucky on 65, and they had these construction things that tell you how fast you're going. And I look at this thing about a half a mile, and I look at this thing. It says right below the thing that tells you how fast that body's going. Right below it, it says 45.
And then it says
There was
strictly-
not one, and yeah,
says
strictly enforced.
enforced.
45, strictly enforced. Not one car was under 70 miles an
It
hour.
didn't say slow down.
No,
No,
it was just showing the
flashing.
number.
It
Your
was
car does
flashing
this, your
like-
car does this, and
like-
it's like 70, 79,
Yeah.
78,
And
76,
then
Like it's
75.
really fast.
The minute I passed it,
Yeah,
it was
minute
80
Dina, it was
something.
86.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. If it was me, I would have been
Busted.
busted.
He's like, do you
Cold
realize
busted.
you just passed a construction zone in 86? And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Dude, in our state, in Illinois, it's become such a big problem speeding in those construction
Yeah.
zones. Like, they've made ads for this. 'cause
Speaking
workers-
from experience, right?
No, I don't speed through construction zones, okay?
He speeds everywhere else.
Yeah.
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 Like, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not. You drive me everywhere. I'm not.
But in my defense, it was a holiday weekend. There was no construction workers.
Yeah.
So
The sites were closed.
They were all
But
closed.
they
I
still
would-
had the signs.
Yeah, I
there,
would
so
never
it
do
was-
that if there's actual workers there because we do work in this kind of field and
Yeah.
I understand how scary it is.
Yeah, but it was something else. I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm getting disgusted because I'm watching her drive past these cops. I'm like, there was a cop right there in them bushes. She's like, really? And I go, yeah.
And then I would look at my rearview
She look at-
mirror.
keep on
oh
going.
yeah, there he is. Okay, he's staying there. Bye.
Yeah, and just I was like,
Okay,
wow.
bye-bye.
I'm not. I'm
Thank
like,
you.
man, this is crazy.
It's
I
going to be
go,
hard to follow you in my Fiat.
I'm telling you.
Because if she's speeding like that, I know I can't speed in my Fiat, or else I get
You'll get pulled over.
Be pulled over.
Yes.
Not only that,
It's because
I'll
that
also
little
get my
thing
license taken
vibrates
away.
or something like that. It's like,
I know how she can keep up
it's
with
not
her.
stable.
I know how you can keep up with her. Hook the trailer to the car, and you get on the trailer with your car. You'll be able to keep up
I'll
with her.
pull you, son. Don't worry.
She'll pull you where you need to go.
I'm okay with that.
I got you.
I listen to my
You're
music the
gonna
whole time.
You probably would.
Oh man! But another thing that was on our trip that was hilarious, and you're not gonna believe this, but we saw not one, but 2 turtles. One actually walked across the highway.
How big was this turtle?
He was about the size of your head.
Damn.
I mean, he was about the size of a gallon of milk.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm like, I've never seen a turtle move that fast in my life. But he was running.
I was just gonna say, did it move fast?
Well, yeah, he was running. You seen all 4 of them little short stubby things go?
And Eric said that that's because the floor
I go-
was so hot.
Yeah, I go because the road's too hot for his feet, and he's just running to get the hell across it. He don't know cars are there. He don't know nothing. There's just the ground is too hot for him. He's just running to get the hell off there.
Because I was something like,
'Cause they have-
how
they have
the
no
hell is
awareness.
the turtle
Huh?
going
They
that
don't have
fast?
like too much awareness.
Yeah, and they're just gone. And then the other one we saw it stopped off to the side and stayed there. But I was like, what in the hell? Gina goes, I've never seen that before in my life. I go, yeah, I've seen it a couple times in my life, but I never seen one run. I've seen them just like walk real slow like a normal turtle does. But this one ran. I mean, it was running.
The only time I've seen him run is on TV.
That cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not kidding.
Or
you.
like
It
the
was
funny videos.
Yeah, like the videos where they're trying to get out of the sand and stuff too.
Gina goes, "Oh no, you're gonna hit it." I went around it. Yeah, okay, he ain't going nowhere.
If you hit that thing, they want your car.
Well, we agreed that the next time we see one, we're gonna stop and grab it.
Yeah.
I was
Mommy
gonna say,
wants us
why
to
didn't you
grab it.
guys grab it? That
Why?
would've been
Because
so
it's on a highway. I don't want nobody to rear end us or anything like that. I mean,
Over.
For a
Turtle.
snappy turtle.
for a turtle. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Do it next time.
But let me tell you what was a thing I've never seen before. There was this piece of land off to the side that was like flooded. The water was like deep. And what do we see hanging out of it? A bunch of cows.
Yep.
I'm not kidding you. A bunch of their heads and part of their bodies at the top of the water.
Because they're
Like a
sleeping.
pool?
They're walking in this pool like a pool of muddy water.
Yep.
They're just walking around in this thing. I'm like, look at that.
I was like, what the hell? Is it that hot outside? They need
Yeah.
so much- they were just like bathing like in the movies. They're just like,
Like
all
barnyard?
they needed was their sunglasses and the cocktail.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, set of headphones, let them jam and walk around. I mean, it just looked like they were walking in that water. You saw like the barely top bone of their body and their heads poking right out of the water underneath a shaded tree.
That's badass.
I mean,
they
it was a
were-
bunch.
They were in heaven.
There had to be probably, I'd say at least 20, 25 cows there. Yeah, there was a lot. It was a lot of cows and a lot of water. I was like, wow, man, that's awesome for them, man. They get to climb in that water and walk around in it. It was funny. I mean, there was several things me and your mom noticed this time around, man. I mean,
We had a great trip this
I've
time,
never
for
seen
sure.
so many huge. I mean, I have nothing against big people, but I've never seen so many big people, especially women, in two-piece bikinis walking on the beach. I'm like, what? Shouldn't they like cover some of that? You know, because it was kind of like one of them had like that one had stretch marks. Like, whoa! I was like, cover
But you
that,
can't
please.
judge because some people feel good about their bodies, and that's what I keep trying to tell you. You can't judge about what people wear.
I am not judging. There's some things you need to
We are
cover.
judging right now.
Some things you need to cover, man.
I agree with that in this one. Like you should.
You know, and
It's okay to be confident in your body, but you should know your body type.
Exactly. You should know that. Hey, man, you really need to cover
Listen,
this.
she obviously felt good in her body because there's no way I would wear something like that.
So,
Shut up.
but what I'm saying is that it just, again, wear whatever you want to wear. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, if you like it, wear it, whatever. But like you said, like I'm saying, you know, hey, if you know you got, your mom won't wear a two-piece because she's not confident in herself.
I am not.
Granted, this lady was confident in herself, I guess, but I'm talking stretch marks are at least ½ inch, 3/4 inch wide. I mean, this was bad. And I'm like, from one side, I mean, it went from here all the way, and from here all the way up underneath the
Titty.
bikini, the top part of the bikini.
Oh, he was
I'm trying to.
pointing to his boobies.
No,
Exactly.
I got my
That's
hand
That's why I
under.
said boobies.
I don't have boobies, by the way. But the hand.
Or your
I
chest.
got a hand
Or
right here
male movies.
under the
Chichis.
under
Chichis.
the thingy.
Chichis.
But bikini is the proper word.
Let's not talk
But
about my husband. Chichi.
it was. They're calling me fat.
No, we're just saying that you have
He
men
lost a
chichis.
lot of weight off this keto diet,
You know, he
guys.
looks good. I love
But you
my
still
husband.
got man chichis.
No, he does not.
Yeah, men chichis is chest. Like the chest.
Funny.
Look,
So what you got?
You
man
have chichis.
I got chichis because I know. I'm
You
gonna
got
get it.
yeah,
That
like
shit
you
jiggles.
Hey.
you need a bra.
Hey, me and his brother were making fun of him today because he turned sideways and he's looking at something,
I was
paperwork
trying
or
to
something.
unwrap the down later.
There you go. You're trying to unwrap an hour later by the garbage can, and we're looking over at him. And you just saw this little belly kicking out. Like that's it. Boy, he's got a belly on him now.
Yeah.
don't he? And Eric started laughing. Eric
He's
like,
got
yeah,
a
he does.
dad's body without being a dad.
Oh my
I
god!
don't drink beers either. That's
I know. That's so
You don't
sad.
drink. You don't do nothing. That's weird, but obviously you eat a lot.
Daddy.
That is for sure. He don't eat like a
Yep.
regular cheeseburger. He's got to have a
3.
triple whopper,
I gotta have that quarter ounce or whatever.
half-pound burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. I used to like those.
You know what I think is funny? That half your kids have like some weight to them. The other ones are just like skinny as hell. Like it makes no sense.
I don't have.
Kinda
Wait,
like
wait. I have 2 skinny ones out of 6.
Hey, Brandon fits in the category.
If you say so.
Well,
Yeah, because he's not fat. He's
Yeah.
just big. Like,
he's like big bone, yeah.
like big bone
Like,
and
he
tall.
He doesn't have a
All
belly.
you guys are big bone except for her.
No, I'm fat.
You're big bone.
No, but I'm fat for a girl.
You will never just like
Amanda's big
Amanda.
bone.
Right,
But
you
I'm
can only
fat.
get like Amanda. You won't get smaller than Amanda because
Yeah, but like
of the big
right
bone.
now, like if
Amanda
we
is
talk
super-
actually, in the present time, I'm the fat one.
Pleasantly plump.
Actually, Junior has lost a lot of weight if you look at him.
Okay, we are not talking about muscular.
Okay.
We are talking. She said skinny. There's
Right,
only
so-
2 of them that are skinny.
Junior's pretty skinny.
No, he's
No.
not. He's part
No.
of the fat. He's part of the
All,
fat category.
all of us have a stomach
us three
except
skinny
for
queens.
her and Amanda. There's the only 2. Everybody else has a stomach. That means you're not skinny. And
He's part of the skinny
But-
queens.
But Amanda's not really skinny because she's big bone.
she's got a big ass. She's
Yeah.
got big thighs.
And she's big bone.
No, she's
got
big bone.
broad-
Like,
I
Yeah,
know that.
she's
Yeah, I
like-
know that.
She's like big even in the shoulders
Yeah,
and everything,
so that
but
makes her, that doesn't make her look skinny. And
she is the only one
you really
skinny,
only
like
have
a
one tiny person
skinny.
here, and skinny.
You
is-
said it. Tiny.
Yeah.
I'm talking skinny. I'm not talking about tiny.
talking about Tiny, that's a funny nickname for Junior.
Yeah.
They used to
when
call
he's a
him
bigger
that.
one.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if you ever seen the size
No.
of this guy,
Okay. 230 pound, 6'4", right? 6'4", 230 pound,
6'4".
Yes.
and climbs into a Honda Civic.
That's funny.
That is funny.
And he
Nickname
has a
Tiny.
tattoo.
And they used to call him Tiny.
And he's got a tattoo.
And he has a Honda tattoo on his arm.
that he did
What a
himself.
fag.
Whoa.
Oh, that's your brother.
I don't
Joey,
care.
he has a lot to say about you too, man.
Yeah,
don't
he
even
does.
go there.
Oh
Dude,
my
every
God.
time I see him, he just shits.
Look.
Like he just like talks so much crap to
Look,
me.
this,
like
this,
I'm
this is
just
not cool
over
though.
it.
Like, he
Well,
can't even
I
defend
mean,
himself.
hey, I do not blame him for talking about the virginity jacket you wore.
Yeah,
No,
you've
it's not
been
that.
wearing that jacket since
That
you
was funny.
bought it, man. You didn't even wash it. It has like dog hair all over the sweater.
Now, that gave me a reason to wash it. Now the hair.
All right.
That's
He's
disgusting.
like, she walked into the shop earlier. He's like, I heard you lost your virginity. Yeah,
That was funny.
What does it say? What does the shirt say?
Virginity rocks.
Virginity rocks. Yeah. She walks into that and he said that to her.
Yeah, he
Like
Yeah.
just an
He loves
FYI,
virginity
she used to
yesterday.
wear that sweater like every day.
I remember that. I remember that. Why?
Like she just.
It's so soft. I barely have any hoodies, and like some of them are like super soft.
You
Because
have
You
a
got one
hoodie
on
right
right
now.
I found another soft one.
Well,
Yeah,
you cannot
might-
find
you might
nothing
wanna
in
wear
that
one.
room.
yeah, it's better than walking around saying virginity rocks.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
Back to the Jack Mac. You remember when I was talking about that guy that I used to work with? His name was Chuck.
Yeah.
And everybody always messed with him. I forgot to tell you one story that was funny. We were doing an addition on a house for a guy that was a friend of our boss.
She's already laughing.
They were
does I
best
know the
friends.
story?
They were best friends,
Okay.
right? And he was Italian. His name is Dominic Calucci. And my boss was Joe. And we're sitting there and we're building the frames to put the addition up and all this stuff for this guy Dominic. It was in the winter, and there's plastic all the way around, and the guy's house was a little cold, it's a little chilly. So Chuck was the delivery guy, and everybody always messed with him. So he comes over there and he drops off some wood, and me and my cousin Dean are inside the house, and Joe called Dominic and told him, I want you to mess around with Chuck, my delivery guy. He's coming over there. I need you to really mess around with him because, man, he takes everything serious, and then when he finds out it's a joke, he can take a joke. So Dominic's like, okay, no problem. We don't know. Me and Dean don't know this is going on.
Yeah.
We're actually like stunned that it happened, but Dominic told us right away after Chuck left. And Chuck pulls up, drops off the wood right in the driveway. He comes out there and goes, hey, where the hell is your boss? Chuck goes, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm just here to drop off the wood. You tell him that I'm going to kill him. You tell him Dominic Colucci sent you over there because my house is cold and my grandchildren are going to die. I'm going to come over there and kill fucking ass. And Chuck's like, oh my God. Okay, I'll tell him. And Chuck comes over there, and Dominic at this time had already came in and told us, hey, don't worry about it, man. Joe knows all about it. We're fucking with his nephew. I'm like, okay. So he goes back to the office, and he looks over at Joe and goes, Joe, man, you really pissed off that mafia dude over there, man. He's going to come over here and kill us, man.
That mafia dude.
His children are going to get sick. He's going to kill us, Uncle Joe. He's going to kill us. He's from the mafia, I'm telling you. And Joe's like, oh, Joe's just laughing. He's laughing his ass off. So Joe still didn't say nothing. So we all show up the next morning in the office to get our direction on where we're going. Yeah. And sure enough, Chuck shows up. He walks in there and he goes, did you guys hear what happened yesterday? Oh my God, man. Joe f***ed up. He messed up real bad. He pissed off the mafia, man. We're like, okay. So pretty much everybody knows at this time what's going on. But Joe, he was just so scared. And he's just telling everybody, we're all gonna die. You know, that type of stuff. You know, he's gonna kill us. They're gonna get the mafia over here right now.
Like Billy and Mandy?
Yeah. So I'm like, oh my God, this is so hilarious. So Joe finally told him, hey, shut the hell up, man. That's my friend, man. He goes, he's not your friend. He's going to kill you. I'm telling you, his grandkids. And he goes, I told him to do that to you. Now get the hell out of here.
That's so mean.
It's a mean prank, but it's funny.
Yeah, it was. It was funnier than hell. I mean, some of the pranks that they pulled on that guy is just.
That's kind of sick, though.
Oh, the ones I told you before were even real bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's always that guy you can always play with all the time. Another prime example, Cousin George. You all know George, right?
Yeah.
Well, they hired a new guy, and this new guy comes into the shop, and we're all working with him, and he's bragging about how he's going to marry this woman, and she was a virgin and all that stuff. It was back in the day, everybody bragged about virgin, and I don't know why. I prefer the experience. Everybody preferred the virgin. So this guy is turning around and bragging about how his wife to be is a virgin. So
he was proud.
We're like, hey man, congratulations, whatever. If that's what you like, hey, knock yourself out, blah, 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 blah. He did a mistake by whipping out a picture. Because when he whipped out a picture and started showing it, by the time it got to George goes, holy shit, that's Beth, man. I banged her 2 years ago, man. We're like, George. We all knew who it was when we saw the picture.
Like, shut up.
Like, George, damn. Quiet.
Do not ruin the moment.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Like, everybody.
Dude, the guy cried. The guy cried. Literally cried because he couldn't believe it.
That's so mean.
Like, George.
Like, everybody knew about it, but the only one who speak about.
Okay, like, we're all sitting at the table having a cup of coffee, getting ready for work. And a lot of us came early, because we would just, like, sit there and, bullshit in the morning. And,
no way.
Yeah. So this guy comes here and he brings his, he talks about his wife again. And he decides, fiance. I believe somebody asked him for a picture. I believe it was Terry. Well, let's see her, man, if she's so beautiful or something like that. He whips it out and passes it around, man. And it didn't even make it to me. It literally didn't make it to me. It just came around and George was sitting right next to me. And George goes, hey, that's Beth, man. I banged her 2 years ago, dude. What do you mean this can't be the woman, man? Blah, she's not a virgin. I'm like, George, shut the fuck up. Quiet. George, man. And everybody's like, George, man, really? Yeah. And George's like, hey, man, I'm just telling the truth, man. I mean, hey, that's Beth, man. I know her, man. I'm like, oh my God. So the dude literally ended up crying and going home. I was like, oh my God, George.
Depression.
Why did he cry about it, though?
Well, he got this solution, like a different idea of her.
His fiance made it clear that she was a virgin and she wasn't.
And he believed her.
and he believed
I'm
her.
gonna be honest though, like even for that time period, and including now, it's really rare to find a woman who's
Extremely rare.
Yes.
So
Extremely rare. But it was hilarious. I mean, it really was. I mean, you wouldn't. I didn't see it coming. I did not see it coming. But once it got to him, turn out the lights.
I guess
George turned out.
everybody-
Whoa,
Yeah.
man! I banged her, man. That's Beth. And I'm
Everybody
like, oh
was
my
like,
God.
damn.
Yeah, we're like, George, man, keep it to yourself. No, forget that. You know.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh my God.
Well, George doesn't get many, so
Let enjoy the moment.
Let him enjoy it. George liked it.
George,
It was
I love
fun.
you. Sorry.
It was
I
funny.
love you, but true.
It was. It's funny. I mean, sometimes you can have fun, here on the job and stuff like that. Still to this day, but nothing like back in the day. Back in the day, it was just like anything and everything was funny.
Yeah.
You try to make it funny. That was a funny thing. Remember, I talked about Eric or Jimmy or damn, got so many family members. My brother Johnny body slamming George in the water. George listened to the podcast and he goes to me next day, hey, why didn't you tell everybody that I body slammed him too? And I'm like, I only got a few minutes, George. I mean, I don't have a lot of time. And he's like, well, why don't you tell him I did it? I said, I will eventually, George. So, George, you slammed Johnny in the rain on the roof that day too.
Talking about George, I'm not sure. Did you talk about the what me and you and I would talk about with the racing before? Because you said George also had a car with the street races down there.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
George.
interesting to talk about.
There was a street called Elston where we always raced our cars. Well, I didn't do a lot of racing because, again, I've always thought of, hey man, it's my car. I'm not gonna try to blow it up to beat anybody. I was just one of those guys. But I always liked to have nice cars.
Yeah.
But George raced. I mean, it didn't matter. He raced. If you gave him a car, he'll race your car. I mean, George is just a racer type guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he went to go do a drag race and came close to the end. And when he came close to the end, the cops were chasing after him. And don't ask me how, but man, right there on Elston and Fullerton, there was a restaurant called Nico's. And he went through the parking lot at Nico's, like on the corner there. He cut through the parking lot, and then he just did a sharp right and pulled right behind Nico's. And then as he's pulling out the other side, the cops are turning the corner to chase after him, go down the road. He just turned around and got right behind him.
Behind the cops?
Behind the cops.
Why?
I don't know. That's George. I'm telling you.
Idiot.
He did it. It was funny. It was hilarious.
Was
But
he
it was
stoned?
like, I don't know, to be honest with you. But I do know that was hilarious. He pulled right behind the cops.
I knew
Like,
if the
here
cops
I
were
am.
going by, I would go back to the scene, not back behind the cops, man.
It didn't matter. They didn't recognize him. They just turned the corner and kept on going that way, chasing somebody somehow, somewhere. And George sat at the light waiting for it to change. Yeah. It was funny. I was like, what? How does that happen?
Only George.
But
Only Jorge.
only my Jorge.
Well, like I was also
My
trying
Jorge,
to
that
talk about like
sounds
that
weird.
car, that little car that like was going fast down that area.
You mean the car that's not your Fiat?
Yeah. No, you know what I'm talking about. You said it was a little racer, right?
Yeah. That was this kid named Buddy that I used to hang around with.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a little Mazda 70s, early 70s, Mazda 71, 72, something like that. Bad little car.
Yeah.
It's a badass little car. I mean, that thing moved. There was so many times that all the big boys tried to race him and they didn't have a chance in hell. Yeah, it was just one of those things. That car was just special.
Yeah.
So. Honey,
Hmm?
Gina,
Yes.
what do you got to say besides,
I've been chit-chatting. Your daughter hasn't even mentioned anything today.
That's true.
and you've been quiet too.
Same.
What's up with that?
No, I'm not. I've been laughing and chit-chatting too. Like, not that
Laughing?
much, but
We talked about your chi-chis.
It's the only time you interfere, Jolene.
God.
Like I said.
We talked about I spoke with you in regards to our 420.
I opened that
4.20?
subject, so you cannot say that I'm not talking.
Yo, what's with this 420 thing?
It's for-
Damn.
If you would listen
Your
to
mom,
to your
if you
parents'
listen to the podcast,
you
you
would
would
get it.
know what happened because
Yeah.
it was funny.
I'll leave it at that
Hilarious.
so listeners can listen to the podcast. But we can
Listen
tell
to
you
the
guys.
Which
podcast.
episode?
5.
The last
Four.
Four.
4 point.
No, was it three?
Three.
Which one was more popular? I think it was 3.
Number 3, yeah,
Yeah,
there are
Yeah,
3.
3.
Oh, yeah, 3. I was doing 4 fingers for 3. 3, okay? 3, guys.
No, it wasn't 4, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't 3. 3
I don't
three's a
know.
popular one.
I really don't.
Yeah,
know.
because the last one it was 2 parts and you were not there. Like you were in the background.
No, that's 5 and
That's
6.
5 and 6.
This is number 7 right
That's
now.
what I'm saying. That was in number 4.
No, you're number 3.
Number three
Stop the
program-
drugs.
Number 3 is all about
All
the
you
grandma.
guys need to stop whatever you're doing.
I
I'm
cannot.
100% sure I was in number 4.
Yeah, Jolie, listen to the whole.
Just listen to
episodes.
all the podcasts. You should share them because we need the Kardashians are quitting, and
Yeah,
your sister
and
says
okay, Ryan
we have a
Seacrest, I
chance.
know you're there. I know you're there. We are here. We are waiting for you. We are your new Kardashians.
Exactly.
We are ready
God.
to shine. Because my
You do
What's
shine.
the-
That kind of
what's-
makeup you wear shines your
oh
head
yeah,
right there.
I'm
Yeah,
like
that thing's
I'm
real
like
shiny.
shining. But what was that quote that Khloe Kardashian said? My eyes,
Khloe Kardashian.
Chloe.
okay.
Oh, like my
She says
eyeballs
it.
are hurting or something like that?
No, my eyeballs.
Eyeballs are in my heart right now or something.
No, my heart is in my eyeballs.
Yeah.
And we were like, what?
And she became famous for that.
My heart is in my eyeballs.
Yes, I can say
Yeah,
stuff
so
like that, too.
okay, again, Ryan Seacrest, we are here.
Please join.
We are the new Kardashians.
We are the new Kardashians, okay?
the royals.
I was fixing to say, no. We are royals, not Kardashians.
Okay, we are royals, but like reality TV show.
So I have to tell him that I'm a father of 6. My wife right now of 2.
And the other 4 for different women.
Another 4 from 3 other women.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Slightly different than the Kardashians there, people.
But
But they're
it's
still
also
different.
funny.
There's still different parenting as well, so you're there.
Woo.
They ain't from the hood.
Straight up on the real deal, holy feet.
Okay, Ryan Seacrest, we're here.
What's that?
That's all she's got to say.
That's all. E Entertainment, Fox News, whatever.
Born in Chicago,
We are
raised
here.
in Spring.
Fox News.
Fox News.
And we only have one that wears makeup.
And I am the Mexican one.
And the other who wears underwear.
Oh, good lord.
And the other one wears something.
I don't know.
Doesn't even like to be dressed.
As everybody knows by now that I wasn't picky. I got Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, and all kinds of...
Oh my God!
You have
Polish.
Polish, Italian,
At least you can't say you're
Mexican, Puerto
racist.
Rican.
Damn.
German, Irish, I got them all.
Oh,
Cherokee.
you are a mutt. All your kids are mutts.
Well,
Okay.
you can't say it was my fault. I just wasn't picky.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Definitely was your fault
Well, you figure.
because you didn't pull out.
Look here.
Oh my God!
Because he didn't pull out, you're born.
Yeah, I brought you in this world. I'll take you out.
Hey,
So
but
you-
you asked. You asked. So
You should
that,
be
that one
thankful.
was
It's like
a
saying the
little...
same thing, man. Like,
Wait. You're not thankful he pulled out? I mean, he didn't pull out? I mean, come on, you're here.
you know what that reminds me of? The Emily thing.
Wait, guys.
What are we talking
we're
about?
going off track here. You guys are talking like porn talk here.
Let's
Hey,
stop
you
the
know what?
talking.
The oldest brother still
Edit.
has not learned how to
Edit.
pull out. Okay.
Oh my God!
That is why we have three boy grandchildren. You guys.
You realize if your brother listens to this, he is gonna
Which he does.
case on you.
So you're about to get roasted.
Big
on.
time.
You are.
She's getting ready. She's like,
I mean,
I don't
You are
care.
stepping in dog poop without a shoe, baby.
She
I'm telling
is
you right
getting
now.
herself in nothing but trouble.
Oh,
with Junior.
yeah.
That's all I got to
Talking-
say.
That's
talking-
He's the first one to go
Talking about dog poop.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Where are they?
Oh.
They're quiet on the
They're
sofa.
Oh,
Yeah, they're probably sleeping over there.
Hey, that's a miracle because they're usually
Yeah.
sleeping on the mic.
You know what?
Oh,
Hey, thanks a lot. For
damn.
calling me.
hi, baby.
Oh boy. It's Dumb and Dumber.
We want to be part of the podcast.
Yeah.
Buddy and
They are
Casper.
part of every.
So now I have
Each one.
8 kids.
Nuh-uh. One of those is mine.
Hey, I'm okay with that. You,
Yeah,
you
okay,
claim
yeah.
that.
So now I got 5 grandchildren. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, sexy.
What?
Wait, is that including Wellington?
Like a cutie rep.
Wellington will be... Oh, yeah. Wellington's
yeah.
number
Oh,
6.
yeah, Wellington.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Don't forget about him.
My God.
You have a
You're
lot.
getting old.
Ain't that
Damn.
the truth?
Hey, Grandma,
Wow.
I know you ain't talking over there.
Cállate.
Hey, man, she's like 9 years younger than me, so...
And she looks 8 years older.
Oh, my God.
I love you, Mama. No, I'm messing.
Didn't sound like it, but okay.
Yeah, like,
No
damn.
jokes.
No, let's see who bails you out next week when you need something.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Another one that stepped in dog poop without feet.
well, I guess that makes sense. I usually don't wear shoes.
Ew.
Boy.
Damn. Okay, this is
Mm-mm.
going. I believe.
I do not know where these two get their frame of thought when they don't think before they spit out anything. They just say it. It's like, okay.
Sometimes that's
I
good
gotta
and
say
sometimes
what's
it's not
on
good.
my mind.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna become a rapper.
You gonna become a what?
Rapper.
Oh my God, it's coming.
Because I could spit it out.
What?
That's disgusting.
That's hot.
Ew.
See what he said?
No, what
I
did
said, because they said I always speak what's on my mind, so I'm gonna just become a rapper now.
So you're gonna get yourself killed being a rapper.
Wait, how? I'm a good suburban kid. I'd be like Little Dicky.
Ew, no.
Okay. That is like.
The
please
fact
kill
that that's
No.
even a rapper's name.
That is
okay?
like, please
You know who
kill
Lil
me.
Dicky is?
No.
I
Oh
don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
The Earth song.
Yes.
We love the Earth.
I don't know
get
what
stoned.
are they. Me
These-
too. Let's
these
get
kids are
outside.
driving me insane. I don't even know what they're talking about.
Oh boy.
We're talking about a white boy
I
rapper.
bet you. Hey,
From
I
the
bet you
birds.
like the fact that the dogs are quiet now, ain't you?
Yeah, I sure do.
Yeah, you do.
It's because we brought him up. That's why.
Dude, look at him. He's so fat.
Oh well.
He's like, what a fatty.
That means he's a good, happy dog.
This has to be the worst one.
No, it's
We're not
not.
talking
It has
about
to be
nothing.
the worst one. I try to say some stuff, but
Hey,
It's not.
I kept on adding on. Hey, Jack.
yeah.
There's
No,
a lot
everything
of
was-
editing that's gonna have to happen.
Oh yes.
Everything was really good except for
The end.
this final part.
Hey, Jack.
Hey Jack.
No. No, like not this one. Like the fighting thing.
Okay, Jack.
No, whatever.
What is it? Ezekiel Tony.
Cute, Tony.
Fuck you, Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Watch your mouth, peoples. Ryan Seacrest will cut us off.
This is why we can't have a TV show.
They were gonna beep. I was like, "Hey, you beep! Son of beep!"
That's the start of the episode. Tony. That's all you can
You, Tony.
Because that's one thing they do have that they don't curse.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're gonna beep us.
We,
They trust
No, no,
me.
no.
They do
We
some
are-
editing
We are
there.
excessive. I'm just saying. Like,
I am very. I mean, I have a trucker's mouth.
And you don't drive a truck.
Hey, we're not gonna be in a family time,
Exactly.
so it is okay. So
it's
beep
your
it.
time.
You got to figure if I'm here
Yep.
and you're here, it's our time.
Okay.
I have no idea what that is.
I have no clue.
Oh,
We have
we're
to
gonna
show
have to
her
show
the
that
movie
movie.
now.
Oh,
You
hell
did,
no.
you did see Van Wilder the other day. That
Yeah.
was funny. That's
Yeah.
that's a cool movie.
That's
I love
something you
that
probably
movie.
can't talk about.
That's definitely in my top 10. Van Wilder. That's for sure.
National Lampoon's.
Excuse
There's
you.
multiple ones, so make sure you say which one it is.
Van Wilder 1
with Ryan Reynolds.
with Ryan Reynolds.
and Kumar.
And
Why do I
Kumar.
have the fucking hiccups?
So this is the end of this one, number 7. We're working on here.
7.
It's time to say goodbye. I'm Eric.
I'm Samantha, Ryan Seacrest. Don't forget about this.
Wait, so are you Samantha or Ryan?
About
Seacrest?
this. Okay. Take number 2. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay.
I'm Jolie. Adios. What is going on?
Oh God.
You people cannot even say goodbye. Literally. You got the hiccups?
Right at the end.
It's trying to be recorded so people can see this.
Guys, she's wheezing.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay, calm down.
Okay, you gotta say bye sometime tonight.
Emergency
She's like
spike
all
door.
red, trying to hold in her bread. Why she's laughing?
You ever see that Pixar chestnut?
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. Alright, I'm gonna say my
Can I
goodbye.
say goodbye
This
for
is
her?
Angel.
Okay, so you say your goodbye.
Oh my.
I'm gonna say goodbye for my mother as well. She's critically injured.
Goodbye, this is Gina Royal. Thank you for having me.
What the fuck is
That was Gina Royal saying goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.